All right. We always tell you guys, look, if you're having something going on in your life and you want to share it with the Bert Show, we can turn around and we will send it to Bert Show fam all around the country. And in this case, and send it at thebertshow.com, she had a exchange with a long-lost sister who's just kind of ghosted her. Like they started dabbling in a relationship, and now the sister's gone.
Bert Show, I'd like you to reach out to someone for me. I've been searching for years for sisters I never knew. We share the same father that passed away when we were very young. Neither of us knew him. I finally found the extended family, and this sister, Jennifer, was the only one to respond and was just as excited as me since she had no idea I even existed. So we finally connected. We had great conversations for lengthy amounts of time. She did say she was hesitant to discuss this with her mom and her sister because she didn't think they would be respectful to me in the past. I'm not exactly sure what that means, though. But right away, she sent off for a 23andMe DNA test, and once the results came back, nearly 50% related, we immediately said, I'm 100% ready to meet. So we exchanged photos. We found out that our children looked a lot alike. They definitely look like cousins. This was in January or February. We decided to meet up the first week of April. Well, around early March, I reached out to her to finalize the plans, and she didn't respond. I've reached out by text a couple times and by messenger since I see she's still posting on Facebook, and still nothing. I'm so puzzled by this and confused as to why she sounded so excited but then disappeared with no response. I'm hopeful she will respond to you guys with some sort of explanation.
Okay, so she wants us to reach out to the sister. That's tough. I wonder if there's anybody been in this situation. 1-855-BERT-SHOW that, you know, the reality, I think, of, wow, I really do have a sister and this is really going to happen, might have scared her off.
I mean, it sucks that she got, the expectations had been set that the two of them were going to meet. Maybe the sister talked to another family member and they talked her out of it. Or like you said, she just it was too much and she panicked and she had second thoughts about it. I mean, who knows really her reasoning why, but when you were so excited and, like I said, got your expectations up that you're going to be meeting this family member and your kids were going to be meeting cousins of theirs and then it doesn't happen, that would be extremely disappointing.
Maybe it's different with family. I mean, I have detailed for you guys that I come from a pretty dysfunctional family, an unhealthy family. So maybe this sounds callous, but, a couple of days ago we were saying if you're in any relationship where you've got to chase the other person, then is it really worth your time? And it sounds to me here that she's going to have to chase her sister, so they're just not aligned right now. So do you bail on family?
This is a tough one because normally I would say yes, but the fact that she was so excited about it and she had done so much to find her, I can understand why she would at least want some type of closure as to why she all of a sudden had a change of heart.
Yeah, because she was receptive to it. She was down to do it, and then all of a sudden she's just poof, gone.
There's got to be plenty of situations where somebody reaches out to somebody in family. Maybe it's a father they haven't talked to in a long time, and then the meeting is set up and the reality of it just freaks them out. And all those insecure feelings start coming back and it never happens.
So if she's like, I'm hesitant to bring this up to my mom and my sister because they won't be respectful to you in the past, does that mean our listener is like a love child? Like the dad cheated and then died, but he has 2 daughters.
It's a possibility.
Is that what it? Okay, I was like, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, and then I was like, okay, if he passed away 2 sisters, so maybe it was an infidelity thing.
Here's Sharon. Hey, Sharon. Good morning. Thanks for joining the Bert Show. What you got?
Hey, good morning. Hey, I have the same type situation. Met my extended family 2 years ago. Found them through Ancestry. They were very hesitant. One of them wasn't, and it's a sister. All the rest are brothers. The brothers were very hesitant. The sister reached right out to me. It took another DNA test at 23andMe to prove to the brothers that I was their half-sister. I'm still in contact with the sister, but the brothers, my husband and I went to California to meet them. Met the whole entire family. That's where my dad lived at the time and I am a love child, but that's where my dad lived at the time. He's passed now, so I never met him. But kind of the same thing, the brothers have all ghosted me. So I don't hear from the brothers. They don't respond to texts. They don't respond to Facebook postings that I put. So it's just the way it is. I feel like it was hard for them to accept it.
Yep.
I get that. So I've kind of just left them alone. At holidays, I send all of them a text, but I don't really expect anything in return. How hard is that for them?
Yeah, that's got to be that kind of rejection, especially when it comes from family, got to be so hard.
But she's handling it so much early.
Cynthia going through the same thing. Hey, Cynthia.
Hey, Bert Show. Hey, Mo, I love your voice.
Oh, thank you.
On the radio.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, my brother and I, we were adopted by another family, but we were raised around our biological family. We knew our biological mother. We never met our biological father, but we did meet our biological brother. That was he was the year older than my brother. And he ghosted us. He was living in Long Island. I went there with my children. We spent the night and had a great time. And then I heard he was in Florida, but they were in a really bad car accident. But I still get messages on Facebook from my nephews. So Jeffrey, I love you guys, and Benny, I miss you. If you should happen to be hearing this, I miss you. Take care and God bless.
Appreciate you calling, Cynthia.
The Bert Show.